Alrighty, today's a bit of a different video. I'm not reviewing music. One of my favorite things to do in my spare time is to just look up and watch covers of songs on YouTube. So that's what today's video is. Today is my personal top 5 country music covers. A few rules: it does not have to be officially released. It could just be a clip somebody recorded from a live stream and re-uploaded, and that's what some of these are. I've tried to be diverse so it's not all covers of one artist, and so it's not one artist covering all the songs, but especially in the honorable mentions, you'll notice a bit of overlap. Also, a little disclaimer: this is my opinion. Nobody's right, nobody's wrong, and I'm very interested. Please put down your favorite covers in the comments. I'd love to look at them. I'd love to give them a listen. But yeah, I know the title says the best. It's more my favorite. So without further ado, we're going to jump right in. At number 5, I have a pretty new one. I have Somebody's Doing Me Right by Jon Pardi. You're so good to me. This song was officially released as a part of Jon's cover album / EP Rancho Fiesta Sessions, which I really enjoyed. This is definitely my favorite. I love listening to Jon Pardi's live performances because his voice has a real rough edge to it. However, that rough edge I feel gets a little too cleaned up in the studio recordings of his songs. But here it's live, so we get that rough edge, and I love when Jon slurs over his words at sometimes. I know some people hate it, but I think he makes it sound great. I just love the sound of this song. I love Jon's voice on it. It's just a great cover in my opinion. At the number 4 spot, I have Cover Me Up by Morgan Wallen. So girl, leave your boots by the this song is so simple, yet so beautiful. Obviously, him releasing this Jason Isbell track came with some backlash, but I think he nailed it. I love the production on the released version. I think Morgan's voice fits it really nice. I love the ambience in the background. It just puts me in a place. I think the harmonies on this song are gorgeous. I love the percussion on this track. That's one thing I would like to point out. They went for a less is more approach on this song, and not that the original had any percussion, but I love the big kick drum throughout and the rim shots that enter in the second verse, as well as a shaker. Instrument-wise, there's also a mandolin, a beautiful steel guitar. This song was just beautifully produced. It's amazing in my opinion. Coming in at number 3, we have Long-Haired Country Boy by Cody Johnson. This is obviously a Charlie Daniels cover. I've seen other artists like Brantley Gilbert cover this song, but just nobody's done it like Cody Johnson. His cover is not a step, but multiple steps higher than the others in my opinion. It has such an evil feel. You feel like the bad guy listening to this song. I think Cody has a real trump card with his voice. I think it's one of the best in country music. His range is unbelievable. I feel that was really shown off on the Ain't Nothing To It album. This cover is just so badass. I personally just get hyped up even when I hear the intro. That acoustic guitar is just so demanding. The instrumental, everything about this song is just a yes from me. Cody Johnson is definitely on my list of people I want to see live after the pandemic. Now leading into the number 2 spot, for someone I have seen live, I have The Devil Went Down to Georgia by the Zac Brown Band. Sit down in that chair there, let me show you how it's done. Now there's videos of this performance online. I was fortunate enough to see the Zac Brown Band live at the Calgary Stampede last year. You can hear it online, but I can't describe the energy in the building when the fiddle player, Jimmy DiMartini, starts going off. There are times where I'm amazed the fiddle string hasn't straight up caught fire. I stand by my word that the Zac Brown Band might be the most talented band country music has seen, and this song is just a perfect example. Every band member is doing their part phenomenally. The Zac Brown Band live is just something else. I highly encourage you to look up their cover of it. I was at an award show. I forget what award show a few years ago, but that's the video I watch, and Zac Brown is so good on the guitar. Jimmy DiMartini is so good on the fiddle. The drums, just everything about that band, minus their latest album, is golden for me. Before I go to the number 1 spot, I want to ring off some honorable mentions. First is a recent one, when Luke Combs covered Tracy Chapman's iconic Fast Car. You got a fast car. He performed it on an Instagram live stream while the pandemic was really hot. Just him and his guitar, and he does so well. It just feels like music at its purest form. I also have 3 Wooden Crosses by Josh Turner.
There are 3 wooden crosses.
I also want to acknowledge Kane Brown's cover of it. I thought Kane Brown did great, but Josh Turner's voice is just such a rare treasure. And honorable mention would also go to the entire Josh Turner Country State of Mind album. If you have not heard that, do your ears a favor. Go listen to that right now. Lastly, I have Neon Moon by Carrie Underwood. She performed it at the Brooks and Dunn Last Rodeo special. I always thought this, but especially now hearing Casey Musgraves on the Reboot album, I think this song sounds just as good as the original with a female voice on it. I really like how that sounds. But now, the number 1 spot, my personal favorite cover of all time, That Ain't No Way to Go by Tim McGraw. Just like Carrie Underwood, he performed this at the Brooks and Dunn Last Rodeo special. Now, it helps that this is one of my favorite Brooks and Dunn songs of all time, but Tim did wicked good on this song. You could argue his vocal was better than the original recording. This song and performance just gives me chills. I've been listening to this cover for so long now. His delivery just sounds heartbroken, bold, grand. It's just perfect. Do yourself a favor and listen to this performance. My life would be complete if this was ever officially released and I could throw it in my playlist. But that day will realistically not come. It's just hard to find words to describe how this cover makes me feel. It's a 15 out of 10 for me and will never be topped. So that was my top 5 favorite country music covers of all time. I'm super curious. Drop in the comments what your favorite covers are. I'll definitely give them a listen. I just love listening to covers on YouTube. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Also, while you're in the comments, let me know what types of videos you want to see. Obviously, the first few videos on this channel have been reviews of music. I gave my thoughts on the CMA nominations. But just throw in the comments videos you'd want to see, like certain lists or certain things you want to see on the channel that aren't reviews, because I want to mix it up every now and then. And yeah, that would be greatly appreciated. I'd like to say thank you for 100 subscribers. It actually means the world to me. And yeah, other than that, that's about all I have to say for this video. Have a great day.